essay, I chose the Chicano movement, also known as the Chicano Civil Rights Movement, which took place in the 1960s. The Chicano movement was a civil rights movement with goals of achieving Mexican American empowerment, mostly promoted by Chicano youth and certain students from the University of Washington and other campuses throughout the state. Mexican Americans took pride in their identity, asserted the civil rights, and worked with self-determination in trying to improve social financial circumstances. This movement took place in the northwestern, southwestern, and parts of the midwestern United States. The Chicano movement, or also known as El Movimiento, was similar to other movements during that period, but this movement society over the injustices suffered by the Hispanic. It was a cultural and political movement that raised awareness of the history of Mexican and/or Chicanos in North America. The movement was analyzed in three parts: the struggle for restoration of land grants, the appeal for Mexican American farm workers' rights, and the demand for equal access to empowerment through education and politics. The Chicano movement protested the abuse of Mexican American migrant farm workers who traveled through the United States following the crop season for wages that kept their family well below the poverty level. Because migrant families weren't able to stay in one town for much, children were limited to 2 to 3 years of education before they too would begin to pick produce for growers. Both adults and children were exposed to poisonous pesticides and harsh sun for a long period of time, among other unfavorable conditions that led to the National Farm Workers Association, co-founded by Cesar Chavez and Dolores Huerta in 1962, to put an end to those conditions which they were working in. During the Chicano movement, they became alert of the injustices in the educational system. Having knowledge of the fact that only 25% of Chicanos graduated from high school, students were awakened to the need for reform within what they perceived to be a discriminatory system and held boycotts. I chose to research this image because I myself am a Chicana and I wanted to look more into it.